Now, scientists say they believe about 90% of the world's seabirds are likely to have some plastic in their stomachs. A new report analysing decades of previous research predicates that on current trends, nearly any dead seabird found in the year 2050 is likely to have plastic in its gut. Seabirds mistake plastic fragments for fish eggs and other food, and ingesting it can prove fatal. Over the past 50 years, the amount of plastic polluting the oceans has soared to about 8 million tonnes a year. Well, Dr. Eric van Sibbel, co-author of the report for the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, is in our Paris studio. Thanks for joining us. Just tell us how bad it is at the moment.
It is pretty bad. At this moment, if you would find a seabird there, and it doesn't even need to be a dead seabird, it can be an alive one, you have an 80% chance that that seabird has some plastic in its stomach. This is lighters, this is bottle caps, this is all kind of thing that it is carrying around.
And why is this sea pollution happening?
It is happening essentially because people live near coastlines, and because if there is any activity, if there's any economic activity, plastic is very likely involved. And if plastic enters our waste stream, then some of that plastic might get in the ocean eventually. It might be through stormwater drains, it might be through normal littering, it might be because waste management systems are just not up to the task.
And what can be done about it? Because we've known about this problem for many years, haven't we?
Yes, we do know. And the solution is going to be very difficult. It's probably going to be all-encompassing. It's going to be a little bit about education. It's going to be a little bit probably about legislation. Probably a large part is going to be engineering. Just making sure that this plastic doesn't actually reach the ocean. Because what we found, and that's actually I think the most important finding of our study, is that the harm to seabirds happens really close to our coast. It doesn't happen far away in the open ocean where many people know that there are these garbage patches out there, the islands of plastics as they are sometimes called, where all the plastic accumulates. The seabirds don't really live there. They live near our coastlines, so that's really where the harm is done.
Just to ask a rather stupid sounding question, but they are simply swallowing the plastic bags, searching for food, assuming it's food, or what? How does it get into their systems?
Yeah, we don't really know. It's either because they are foraging, they're searching for food, and they are mistaken a small fish for a lighter for a small fish, or maybe they just want to check it out. We don't know, but what we do know is that we found some birds have up to 8% of their body weight in their stomach in plastic. Now think about that, 8%. If for a grown adult, that would be 6-7 kilos. So that's the amount of extra weight that these birds are carrying around them everywhere where they fly. All the time when they're searching for food, they have to carry this extra mass, and that's going to take them a lot of energy.
Dr. Eric van Sibbel, we have to leave it there. Thanks so much for joining us. Thank you.
I'm the leading state sponsor of terrorism.